Given the graph, write the equation for the function in vertex form. The generic form of a quadratic function in vertex form is f of x equal to a quantity x minus h squared plus k. The first thing that I'm going to do is identify the vertex. And the vertex in this case is going to be the maximum since I have a parabola that's concave down. The maximum is this point right here, which is 4, 3. The variables that determine the vertex are h and k, which means that I'm going to replace h for 4 and I'm going to replace k for a 3. So now my equation looks like a quantity x minus 4 squared plus 3. Next, I'm going to pick a value on the graph that's going to help me solve for a. And I'm going to choose this point right here, which is 5, 2. 5 is going to replace the x variable, and then 2 is going to replace f of x. So let's go ahead and make those substitutions. So my equation should now look like 2, because again, the second value here is going to replace f of x, and that's going to equal a multiplied by quantity. I'm going to replace x for 5, and then we have minus 4 quantity squared plus 3. I'm going to solve this equation for a. I'm going to begin by simplifying the right hand side, and I'm going to simplify what's inside of the parentheses. So here I get a, and then 5 minus 4, that's going to be 1. Have quantity squared plus 3. On the left hand side I still have a 2. Now I'm going to evaluate the exponent. So 1 raised to the second power, that's just 1 times 1, which is going to give me 1a plus 3. And I want to isolate a, which means I have to get rid of the constant first. So to get rid of the plus 3, I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides. On the right hand side, the plus 3 and the minus 3 cancel out. So I'm just left with a, and 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Hence, the equation is going to look like f of x equal to, I'm not going to write a anymore, I'm going to write negative 1, x minus 4 quantity squared plus 3. Now, I should also point out that we typically don't emphasize the 1, so this can simply be written as negative x minus 4 squared plus 3.